we really need is a feminine phenomenon. A what? A feminine phenomenon.
First of all, we need to address the elephant in the room, and that is, what do we think about the hat? I have this hat in another color. It's like a brown, like light brown color. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's like that Sherpa material. I think that's what this is called. The other one that I have is like light brown tan colored, so it kind of reminds me of like a teddy bear on your head. I wore it out one time last winter, and I feel like, I mean, I did just wear it out to like a brunch spot, but I feel like I was getting a lot of questionable looks. Like, girl, what the fuck is on your head? To be honest, I didn't really know how to start this video because I literally haven't sat down and filmed a video that's gonna go up on YouTube in a very long time. Honestly, today's video is just going to be an update, chatting with you guys, and then I also want to walk you through like my vision for like the rebrand of this channel. The last time I posted on this channel was, the last time I posted on this channel consistently was back in the pandemic. It was like in 2021. So girl, we're due for a rebrand. I truly was ready to make 2024 like my YouTube year. You know, that was the goal. I was writing it down in my vision board. I'm like, this is gonna be my year for YouTube. And it didn't work out that way. At the top of the year, I took new profile pictures and I thought like, this is gonna be like my rebrand. I'm like so professional looking. Like, these are like headshots. And now here we are, the middle of the year, and we need to do another rebrand. We need to do a full-on rebrand. I'm talking profile pictures, I'm talking channel banner photos, okay? Yeah, I honestly just want to make new content for the channel. I feel like my aesthetic has kind of changed, or I guess what I want my aesthetic to be has changed over the past year, because right now, as like a online aesthetic, I have nothing because I don't post on Instagram, I don't post on YouTube. The only place I really post is TikTok, and you guys know, if you guys follow me on TikTok, there is no theme whatsoever over there. That is just a thought dump playground where it's like my new Twitter, you know? I used to tweet my every thought, like every thought that came to my head, I'd be like, oh, I should tweet that, that's funny. Now I make it into a TikTok, so there's no aesthetic over there. So you guys know I do everything for my social media presence. I do the photo shoots. I direct, write, produce every single video. I do the photo shoots. I do the styling for the photo shoots. I do the makeup for the photo shoots, the hair for the photo shoots. Every single thing that goes on my social media is like, it's a one woman show over here. So with that being said, the budget for this rebrand is very, very, very low. Maybe to the point where we have no budget. So every like creative project that I've ever done always starts out like its roots in the project are on Pinterest. You gotta make a Pinterest board. You gotta make a mood board for what you want. I want it to be very like 90s to Y2K in style, you know, in the fashion and the clothing. I also kind of want to make it like very much tacky motel by the beach. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Have you guys ever gone to the beach and like there's a hotel that is probably the cheapest hotel on the beach, and the outside is painted some pastel color, probably like pastel pink or like seafoam green, and the sign lights up and it's got something crazy on the sign like a seahorse or something. That's the vibe I'm going for, like that type of hotel, tacky, 90s. Oh my gosh, we have a little visitor. So I guess Olaf wanted to be in the video. Not the hat! Oh my gosh, you're acting crazy. See, he's not used to me filming videos because I never film videos anymore since he came into my life. This is another thing. Okay, we'll talk about him when we get into like the life updates, but that's been another thing that's really taken up the majority of this year. I got this animal, this beautiful creature. I adopted him in March, and I feel like he takes up like 95% of every single day. So I have to spend all my time being mother to my baby. I don't even know where I left off. I think I was saying that like the vibe for I think I was saying that like the vibe for this rebrand and like the aesthetic I'm going for is very much like tacky motel by the beach. Think like poolside, that's kind of not so aesthetic, but like that's the aesthetic. And then think like really pastel color. This is very much inspired by Sabrina Carpenter's like Coachella set. I don't know if you guys saw it with the motel. They literally built a Sabrina Carpenter themed motel for the set, and I thought that it was so cute, but it definitely gave that like pastel, like right off the highway cheap motel vibe, but like kind of, you know, cute because it's Sabrina Carpenter and she makes everything aesthetic. It's almost like the non-aesthetic makes it aesthetic. I don't know how to describe it, but that's like the vibe that we're gonna go for. The theme on my Pinterest is like very much tacky motel by the beach, but mixed with like Barbie. So I want like things to be pink and cute and girly, but like also kind of like 90s, 2000s tacky. I don't know if I'm describing this very well, but that's like the goal. That's what I want to go for this rebrand. It's giving like spring break, but I didn't have a lot of coins. So, you know, we just got like the cheapest, cutest motel that we could find, and we gotta hit the beach tomorrow. What we really need for the rebrand is a really good profile pic that like really establishes the theme. We need like a couple good like shots that look like they're from the same cinematic universe, you know? So whether we're pretending like we're at the hotel, whatnot, we need to have 2 more shots that are like tie in with the main shot, and then we can put them all together for like the channel banner and like Instagram posts and, you know, stuff like that. I really want to incorporate my dogs, my puppies, into the 2 extra photos because I feel like that's kind of my life now. Like my branding is dog mom now because that's kind of all I do is take care of my 2 dogs. I have my golden retriever puppy and then I have a 3-year-old French bulldog. I feel like most of my life is taking care of them. I really want to incorporate them heavily into the rebrand. I really want their faces on my YouTube page so I can exploit them for money because they cost a lot of money. Okay, so the first thing that I really want to address and talk about is like why I haven't been posting on YouTube that much, especially in the past like couple of years, like where I've been, what I've been doing. And to be honest, it's really not like an easy thing to answer. There's not like a clear like thing that I was doing that was like in the way of me posting YouTube videos. There wasn't like one thing. It was kind of a combination of a lot of things that was like the perfect storm that it all kind of happened at once, and then it really prevented me from doing anything creative that I wanted to do. I feel like this all kind of started when I moved to Cleveland, when I moved to the area that I live in now. At that time, when I first moved here, I was just freshly off of a deployment. So I was like having a really hard time adjusting since being deployed overseas, like coming home, I was having like a hard adjustment period. And then because I was moving to a new city, I had a period where I was unemployed. I wasn't working. I was living with my boyfriend. We moved in together for the first time. I love my boyfriend very much, and he knows this. But like living with him for the first time was very difficult to adjust to because he's very go with the flow. It was just really hard. It was hard like figuring out the balance of like living together, household things. And I had a job that I really hated. Like I literally hated my job so much that like last summer, all I did manically was like paint. I made so many paintings last summer. It's alarming. Looking back, I'm like, I now like really take my time with like painting. And so like I'll have a painting sitting out, not finished for like over a month at a time because I'm just working on it here and there. I'm really getting into it. I had so many paintings that I did last summer because I was just like, that's all I would do. It was just like not a good existence. And I didn't want to go anywhere or do anything. I literally just wanted to stay home and paint because painting was like the only thing that keeps my brain calm. And I was so depressed and I was just so unhappy with like other external things going on in my life that I was just painting. But then I got a job that I really liked and I really enjoyed. So like that like pillar of my life felt fulfilling because I enjoyed what I was doing. I enjoyed the people I work with, and I'm still doing that. I don't know why I'm talking in the past tense. But then it's gotten to the point where like there are like mental things still going on. I've developed pretty severe social anxiety and just general anxiety that I think translates when you're on camera. And I also think that my perfectionism is ruining my life quite literally, because I, in the past 2 years, have probably filmed and edited enough YouTube videos to post like a video every week. Like, I was consistently sitting down, filming content, editing it, but I wasn't uploading it because I would watch it back and I'd be like, that's not perfect. I don't like the way I look in this. I don't like the way I was talking. I don't like what I said here. I don't like what I said here. It's like I wanted every single thing to be perfect. And even knowing in my mind, like, it's never gonna be perfect. Like, you just need to do it because you're, you know, your content's only gonna get better as you do it more. But I wasn't doing that. I just kept like filming, editing, and then it would just go to the trash can on my little, I would just drag it to the trash can. And I also think I would compare the videos I was making to videos that people make when they have a team full of people working for them. It's like, Serena, your videos are not gonna be as cool as Dr. Mike's. Dr. Mike has an entire production team and, you know, social media team that help him make all of his content. And that's amazing for him. And he's like, have you seen his house? Side note, have you seen his house tour? It makes sense that he has a whole team of people. And it's like, you're sitting here knowing that you're a one woman show, essentially. Like, the only people that help me film anymore is my boyfriend. So maybe at times a 2-person show, but that's it. And you're comparing that to people who work with professionals, who make movies and do professional content and make commercials. Like, girl. I also think like the body dysmorphia and the not wanting people to perceive me has like really fucked with like my photography. I used to like take photos of myself all the time, and it would only make me better at photography and better at taking other people's photos, because like I was always practicing. I was always taking photos of myself. But I couldn't even tell you the last time like I had a proper photo shoot of myself, because I just can't stand to look at myself in photos to edit them. That's also why I haven't really been posting on Instagram. Like, I just was like, for what reason, you know? Like, the past like 20 things I've posted on Instagram, I hate them. So I'm like, why would I keep posting them? Another thing that I wanted to talk about was adopting my dog, my golden retriever Olaf. And I have a video coming out next week that is going to be all about like adopting him and like his first 7 months of his life. So stay tuned for that, because I actually already have that one filmed and edited, but it's gonna go up after the rebrand so that we can catch up first, and then I can show you guys my boy. But that's been a big focus of my life this year. I got him in March, and I feel like ever since I adopted him and brought him home, I feel like 90% of every single day is just me mothering him and taking care of him. I don't know why he was biting the wall just now. Also, going back to the perfectionism that I've been experiencing, I realized like, it was like earlier this summer, I realized that I haven't really like vlogged since moving into this house. Like at the end of this month, it's been 2 years since we moved into this house, and I've never vlogged since being here. And I feel like that's the best part of vlogging, is like remembering a certain era of your life. And I've been here for 2 years and I've never vlogged. I have like no real content here. And I thought that was really sad, because I was thinking about like, you know, moving out next year. I'm like, I really don't feel like this phase of my life was like properly documented and captured, and it kind of made me really sad. I think for me, I was more into vlogging when I had like a solid friend group and I had like people that I could vlog with consistently. And now it's just me and my boyfriend, and he hates being on camera. So it's literally just gonna be me. And I don't know, like I feel like I'm just like so insecure that like when I'm like vlogging and have my camera out and I'm like, oh my god, we're doing this, we're doing that, I feel weird when people are like not into it. You know, you can tell they're like uncomfortable. It like makes me uncomfortable. So then I'm like, my social anxiety, don't even get me started. But yeah, I guess that's like kind of the gist of like what's been going on the past couple of years. I've moved to Cleveland. I have gotten a really great job that I love. Still working, you know, still going to therapy, working on mental health. Now consistently actually going to the gym, working on physical health. And I have a puppy now that I really love and I enjoy taking care of. And taking care of him and his brother. And yeah, I feel like there's probably some stuff that I did not touch on in this video to update you guys on, that I'll probably breadcrumb in here and there as I post more videos, but didn't want to overwhelm you because this is like our first time hanging out since, you know, I don't know. It's been like a long time since we've like genuinely made a video where we hang out and we talk. I think that's it for the video. I think that's it for the updates. I'm gonna drop the final photo. And again, these are the ones that are gonna go up on my banner for the YouTube channel. I'm gonna put them on all my social media, so you guys can find me that way. And let me know if you guys have any more ideas of like other photo shoots I could do that kind of go in, that kind of are like under the same theme. I would love to take more photos. That way we can have like more Instagram pictures and stuff for the YouTube channel. But yeah, that's really it for me today. I hope I didn't overwhelm you guys with too much of an update. I know I probably forgot some things that have happened over the past couple of years, but do not worry because I will be, you know, posting a lot more consistently now, updating you a lot more consistently now. And we're, you know, we're gonna be besties again because we're gonna hang out every week. I think I'm gonna go back to posting on Sundays. So look out for my videos on Sunday. And then in October, we are going to do Halloween again. So make sure you make your way over to my channel, especially for that, because I have a lot of fun things planned that we're gonna do this year. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.